first Ohio deer ever, baby. Let's go.
I just kind of want to jump right into this. If you want to go ahead and introduce everybody.
I was about to say, before we even get started, you got me, Hunter. I'm here. We got Brandon and Cody. Introduce yourself. Who are you and what do you do?
I'm Cody Young, Whitetails Unlimited. I'm the field director of whole state of South Carolina.
Head honcho.
Yeah, Cody's been a good buddy of mine for many years now. I don't think we're gonna deep dive into how I met Cody. Yeah, Cody's been a good buddy of mine for many years, and so how long have you been with Whitetails Unlimited? Not the field director, just a part or involved with Whitetails Unlimited.
Going on 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
How'd you get into it?
They sent a letter in the mail. Actually, it was going on 10 years ago, Pliers, when the fella that started the first chapter here, and it had all the guns and everything on it, Whitetails Unlimited, and I was like, I've been a couple DQs, don't care for them anymore. I mean,
Yeah, we talked about the DU banquets before on here.
So I said, well, I sponsored a table. Well, it was right there when COVID hit. Sent the check in. You got to sell 100 tickets to have a banquet. He didn't because of the COVID deal. They sent my check back next year. I sponsored again, didn't sell 100 tickets. So the third year they ended up having it, and we went out there and I got to see what it was about. I didn't even have no youngins at that time, so found out where the money and what it done, and I was like, well, I'd like to get into this. Next thing I know, next year I come aboard, and that was 5 years ago, and it's been on, and the job come available, and the first 6, 7 things you had to have a college degree and all this, and I was like, well, there ain't no use to do it.
Yeah, I think that eliminates everybody in here right now.
Like, so,
Yeah.
But my field director kept telling me, he was like, hey, you need to, and everybody else was like, man, you need to push for it and try it. And I said, well, and going on this December will be 2 years.
Yeah, I remember when you called me. He's like, what's up, man? I said, nothing. Just chilling. And I got a random call from Cody in the middle of the week. He's like, well, you're talking to the new director for South Carolina. I said, oh, shit, here we go.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a week or two after that, didn't you and Moultrie got your thing or whatever going on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's about
it wasn't
the same
long after
time.
that is when, well, Brandon was with Moultrie before, and it was about a year later that they had called me. And, well, yeah, Travis had called me, and we talked through, did the whole interview thing, and he knew me and Brandon were working together, creating the Wicked Sticks, trying to bring it to light. And so Moultrie brought me in. Well, they brought me in as an individual, but Moultrie recognizes us as the Wicked Sticks. Is that correct?
So we're both Moultrie affiliated apart, but then we have the Wicked Sticks, which is like our main thing. Moultrie pays
Right.
attention to that, and
Okay.
they do.
See, that's how I thought it worked.
Yeah.
You know, Moultrie's one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Moultrie's one of the big sponsors of Whitetails Unlimited.
Because back to, like I said, at the banquet, which was a lot of fun. I had a blast. That was my first one going to it. We sponsored a table this year, and I recommend everybody, if you're wanting to get into it, go to the Whitetails Unlimited banquet, donate the money. The money's going towards a great cause. And what I was going to ask you is, how much of that actually stays in the state of South Carolina?
Well, right now in South Carolina we have 2 chapters. We have Florence and a Marlboro chapter. We're looking. I'd love to have one in every county. We started. I'll tell you a little bit about Whitetails to begin with. It started in 1982. It's a non-profit organization. Got 475 chapters in 33 states. As of today, figure since '84, we spent $147 million in grants back to conservation, outdoor education, habitat, shooting sports, hunting preserves. You can do anywhere from a $2,000 to a $20,000 grant. So our banquet just come up. I'd have to pull the number. I just got the numbers back, but it was dog knocking on the door.
I was like, what is that?
Who knows I'm in here? But 50% of the money after everything's done stays in whatever county we have a banquet.
That's amazing.
So ours this year, the one y'all went to, I think after everything was all said and done, I got like $17,000 to spend in Florence County.
Wow.
So, I mean, there's no other organizations that 50% stays.
No.
And I'm not going to get in names on or whatever, but
Yeah.
and
Well, I
we're
mean, we
real
can.
kid friendly. You seen that? I mean,
I love that part of it. Like we was talking about before on one of our episodes that you can't take your kids to a Ducks Unlimited banquet.
No.
You just can't. I wouldn't even take my wife there.
no, that's the good old boy club. And I mean, the
Yeah.
ones that do, it makes you mad. It ain't even that. It's the Wild Turkey does it too. I mean, there'll be 20 kids and they'll call them up there and they only have 4 prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a little kid can't understand that. And same way I have a good bad problem. I tell everybody, every year I'm getting more and more kids. All of that there mostly is sponsor stuff. I mean, it's not coming out of our chapters. We do it on youth hunt stuff, but that people has donated. And when I mean it's good problem, but it's bad because I got to make sure. The year before I was sweating bullets. Everybody was like, I was looking at stuff and the kids up there, and that was like, what were you gonna do? I said, I already went to the bank and got $400 worth of 20s. I was gonna start handing 20s out. I ain't 60 kids has been up there, and I ain't fixing to let the last 5 leave with nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I know that's, as long as I've known that you've been over the banquets, like just hosting your own banquet, and now that you're over South Carolina as a whole, one of the things that you have always made it a point is that, you know, adults, you know, lottery tickets, raffle tickets, whatever, it is what it is. But every banquet y'all do, every kid goes home with a prize.
And so
No
far,
ifs, ands, or buts about
so
it.
far, it's been that way. Knock on wood, I hope. I mean, and I have people, you know, I love my kid won this. And that, man, it just drags on so long. I said, you see how many kids? I mean, it takes an hour to do that.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
the
you know what
kids,
I mean?
it takes that long.
And I do it a little different. So I tell what we're going to draw. Every kid you see we pass out. So I tell them what we're going to draw before we do it. So if Hunter's son wins something, they can't say, oh, well, Cody and Hunter's buddies, you know, he got the gun, he got lifetime. So I do it all like that, which is more trouble for me, but I don't want nobody in the background hollering, you know,
Yeah.
to give it, you know,
Yeah.
because.
Especially now you're doing the podcast with us. Somebody
Yeah.
sees it.
Oh, yeah. I
Knowing next year both my boys are going to win a lifetime and somebody's going to have something to say about
Well,
it.
you got what did
Cheyenne?
Cheyenne won the shotgun?
So not this past banquet, but the banquet before. So 2 years ago, my daughter, I mean, she's maybe 6 months old at the time, and she won a damn 12 gauge single shot shotgun. Both my boys, they're much older. So let's see, just 2 years ago. So my boys would have been 4 and 5, I believe. They both won just, you know, your little basic fishing pole for kids or whatever. And my not even walking or talking daughter wins a 12 gauge single shot shotgun. And oh, dude, the whole place. Cody can tell you. You weren't at that banquet, but
No.
Cody can tell you. When I'm sitting there holding Cheyenne and they called her ticket out for the shotgun, the whole place just erupted. Everybody's cheering, just tickled pink. Now, this little baby girl up there wrapped up in a pink blanket won a 12 gauge shotgun, and it was, yeah. I mean, that right there was a highlight of my life, or of that night, was her winning that shotgun, and it's still sitting in her closet. I told my wife, I was like, nobody's gonna shoot it till she's old enough to shoot it.
Yeah.
That is her gun.
Yeah, won it fair and square.
Yep, that's hers.
You know, the funny thing is, my oldest one just turned 5. My middle boy turned 4. And they've been there here and there, but they still kind of wild open. And that want to run with me, and my oldest boy is fascinated with guns. He's got it bad like I do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try this year to get him a little more in there, but I tell everybody I'm not gonna let them in it. And they're like, why? I said, because if by chance, I don't know who the draws are gonna be, but I don't want to hear nobody say if he wins this or that.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I mean? And
So your kids don't get in on drones at all.
nah, because I mean, if not, somebody's just gonna
Somebody's
say something.
gonna have
You know what I
something
mean?
to say.
I'd
They
rather
always
that than show them, hey, look, you handed out, this is what we're doing, you know, and then. You know, we go to a different one now. If we go to the Marlboro County one or one of them, I don't mind them getting in, but it's just, you're going to have somebody that's going to say something.
Somebody's
and
gonna
that's
say
just-
something. They always do.
But like I said, I'd love to start a chapter anywhere else in South Carolina. I just talked to a man a couple weeks ago in Greedyville. Thought we had one panned out in Santee down in Clarendon County, but everybody's good on it. Love what it is, and then, you know, time is, and 100 tickets. It don't sound like a lot, but I'm going to tell you, the first one I ever did, I was sweating bullets, bud.
Trying to sell
I
100
meant
tickets.
selling 100 that
Yeah.
number, and you seen this year we had 380 there.
Yeah, that was a good turnout this year. There was a
So,
lot of people in that little.
Yeah, I thought we was gonna run out of food, and I ain't gonna lie to you.
No,
I was
that's
getting a little
one.
worried about that one.
No, I can. Me and Walker Drummond was talking. I met Steve, 301 deer processor, and Drummond's meat. They catered. Ain't broke, don't fix it. Every year, everybody loves the food.
It was.
We've
great.
never run out, and I went back there, and the wife did too. Was picking Walker, and he's like, "Don't worry." They said if not, the phone on standby, they can bring more. He
There
said
you
we
go.
ain't running out. And I was like, and the thing is, I mean, we let you go back for seconds,
Yeah.
Even if you don't win the food, the door prizes you can win just off your ticket, and the alcohol, whatever. I just do beer
Yeah,
and
there's
wine.
plenty of that, too.
I quit with the liquor just because it ain't worth all the headache, and I mean, you ain't going nowhere else for $50 for a ticket. I mean, to go do it and a chance maybe to win a gun or ain't no telling.
But yeah, going back to what Brandon was talking about earlier and what we've already touched on here a little bit. It's just where the money goes after you spend it. That's the big thing.
Well, see, we sponsor so far. I mean, the last 4 years I've sponsored Marinette Skeet Team, and it goes to it's easy to spend the money, but I try to do it like up north. All our chapters, they just normally swipe a check to one thing. Well, they're doing $250,000 a night, which is a little different. So I'm getting bigger and better. I'm doing more, but I'd like to do all of mine, to spread it out. So I normally couple $1,000 to them, and hats off to them. If I write you a grant, you got to send me 3 pictures because I have to send it in. You can look in the magazine. You get a magazine, there'll be an article showing what it is, and
that's just basically you showing
yeah,
where the money's
money
going.
is. And it is like pulling teeth. But Marinette every year, I average probably 180 pictures. So I like to look. I had another school, I'm not going to call no names, but it was a well-known high-end, and they contacted me, and I look. You pull up on Facebook, every kid's holding a $2,000 shotgun. It costs ungodly to go to the school. Marinette contacted me, I looked up, pulling up Granddaddy's 870s, 1100s, and all they wanted to begin with was a tent with their name on it and 250 shell or boxes to practice with. So, same way we've done, I'm gonna murder it, but it's Widowmaker wheelchairs. We've done several of them. We've done a toy drive, me and my wife personally, and all of us last year. Whitetails sent me a check for $1,000 to buy toys. Not even through our chapter, just through headquarters when they know what we was doing. We actually sent money to Texas, not out of our chapter, but headquarters did. Let's see what else we did. sponsored Hannah Pamplico's bass team one time. I called all of them and was going to sponsor every team in this district, school district 1. And
All
only
the bass fishing teams?
yeah, only one got with me, which was Hannah Pamplico. And so I ended up was going to split it all between them, and none of them didn't need the money but them, I reckon. And I give them all to them at the year before at the thing. They didn't even know how much. At the, so I'm thinking, what other rants we've done? We did rant for a boy getting a track chair at Spinal Biscuit out of Darlington. What else have we done?
So it sounded like even outside of the banquets where the money goes after, you know, you buy your raffle tickets for the guns, you buy your food, you buy your tickets. Even after it's all said and done, outside of the banquet, the money is still more kid focused.
Oh yeah, they're like the write a grant. I can't just you come to me and saying, you know, your nephew's got cancer and you're selling chicken ball plates. I can do a little something to help, but I couldn't write because you're not a nonprofit or organization. I can't write it anyway, but send it in the headquarters to get it approved for a $10,000 check. Or the 4 main goals is, you know, either, like I said, food plot is poachers, skeet, archery, FFA, I mean, Boy Scouts, anything to do, Wounded Warrior deal, anything that does with the outdoors, you know, I meant Whitetails, but like kids on shooting programs, it's unreal, but there's not, I can't every little, you know, it's got to be related whitetails, hunting or fishing, or I can't just like the fire department donate, you know, money or stuff like that, you know, like the good old boys, you ain't scratch my back because he's my buddy. It's actually got to, and that's why I say it's kind of hard because everybody's wanting some, but when you get to looking that don't need it and you're looking for somebody that does, and then, you know, that's the thing. Even at our banquet this year, I needed some more help. And Marinette was one of the coaches and the 2 boys that shot on the team actually run one of my gun tables for me. I mean, and you know, just because of what we do every year with them, we've done we put all the roofs on the skeet thing at Wildlife Action. We redone the archery that most people don't even know is there at Lynch's River.
Yep.
After the storm.
Talking about at the county park?
At the county park.
Yep.
We redone all that, a grant.
Beer?
No, I'm about there.
You need more?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Okay.
He'll beer you to death.
Oh yeah.
I am the alcoholic of the group. Y'all keep going. Don't wait on me.
But I mean, like I said, there's nowhere else, and it can be proved. Like 2 years ago, I had a man at the banquet ask me, "Hey, how come only 50%?" And I said, "It costs $4,500 to rent the SIT building. It cost me $5,000 for food. All these guns," and he said, "I ain't thought about that." I said, "If you can find somebody to donate all this stuff,
Yeah,
we'll write 100% back to it." I mean,
But still, 50% is a lot.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's like I said, and all the stuff that you was at my banquet this year, all the stuff with kids was donated local.
That's incredible.
I mean, that didn't come out. I mean, every year, I mean, a couple of them's not even in my county, but they know what we do. I mean, I give 18 lifetime hunting and fishing licenses away at my one banquet.
yeah.
That's
my kids
crazy.
didn't win none of them.
And, and you know the bad thing about that, I ain't had but 3 yet get back with me.
Really?
It's like that every
Really?
year. It takes
Really?
If my kid would have won it, man, I'd been
I'd
the
have
next
filled
week.
it out that day.
I'd have filled it out that night,
I mean,
like Brandon said.
You know, well, the one problem DNR's got now where you got to have a long form, and most parents don't have that, and it's a process, and you got to spend more money. But I mean, And then
It ain't hard to get one.
no,
You go down. What is it? The DHEC office?
yeah,
or
right
what?
across. King
It's
Cadillac.
across the street from King Cadillac. It's
Yeah.
like 10 or 15 bucks,
Yeah.
and they'll print it for you right there.
Yeah.
And see, I think you get it for cheaper than that if they mail it to you.
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing. They swapped it over years ago. It used to, but yeah, it's unreal. I mean, mine had been already had them. I mean, the first week I'd have been aggravating them, but that's why I don't get the money. And the sponsors, when I first started it, I wanted one. That was my goal. I ended up getting 2 the first year, and then next year I got 4. We'll give 18 away this year.
This is the lifetime hunting license.
Yeah,
right?
lifetime
Okay.
hunt. So the way I do it is more trouble on me to say you own your business, you want to donate one. When I give up the little flyer thing, whatever thing you got to have, my contact number, what the application, everything. When they call me, I call you and tell, because the kid's age is different, on the money.
Yeah.
And I tell you, it's like, hey, it's $400. I check DNR, I'll come pick it up. Then I go to DNR and I do it to make sure. And why I do that is so I don't give Hunter the money that night, and he just forgets about it, or what's the name ain't old enough. I'll do it when get there, and then sponsors like, well, what about the thing? I was like, So that's why I've got more and come on, because they know that I don't do it, don't take the money ahead of time. It's till it's done, so they know where it actually goes. I make them write all the checks to DNR, so I ain't say that I kept none, and,
Yep.
and it went to where it went. So.
There you go.
My oldest has got his lifetime.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. We still got to get Hudson's.
I want to do it for both the boys.
Yeah, we bought his whenever he was actually it was a Christmas present.
Oh, yeah?
And he got lifetime big game and lifetime waterfowl, so he'll never.
Well, that's what I say. Out of all, I think I've give. I think I've did like 36 total. I've only had like 3 that just didn't pay the rest. Everybody else had it, because you'd added the waterfowl and the saltwater. I think both of them's like 160. And both of the parents didn't do one or the other. He's like, hey, but when he gets older, he might want to
He might want to,
saltwater. But the problem, when I tell people, you've got about do it then, because I don't know if you can add it on later.
I don't know if you
Yeah,
can.
see, I don't know how that
So
works
I'm
either.
like, if mine wins one, I'm gonna add, and I mean, I don't duck hunt, but they ain't no telling what they might want to do when they get that age.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I know when I was, coming through high school, I'd give a rat's behind about a deer.
Yeah.
I know.
I just waited for duck season.
Yeah, it was duck season.
That's
was
all I
the
want
same
to do
way.
is shoot ducks.
we run dogs.
Yeah, see, I never got into running. I've done it a couple
times.
times. I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong. I just never got into it. But I don't know, man. I got that bow in my hand, and that was it. I said,
Now
hell
it's
with
off
it.
the back of your truck.
Listen, you want to tell that story? I will tell that story real quick. All right, so I hunted tonight, obviously.
As you can tell.
Yeah, I'm sitting here decked out in my Huntworth. I don't just talk about it because we get it from Boggy Buck. I actually fucking wear it, and I love it. But, yeah, I hunted this evening. Got to the truck. Coyotes are howling. I'm on the phone with my wife.
He's
'cause
got to piss in his boots because he's so scared.
I'm a little bitch. And so I put my pack and my harness and everything in the truck, and get in the truck, and I drive to the couple miles down to the store before I come here to do this podcast with Cody tonight. And I walk out of the store, and my brand new Elite is still sitting on the toolbox of my truck.
Have you told Chelsea that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I FaceTimed her in the Dollar General parking lot before I moved it. I said, you want to see something crazy? Look at this. I showed her to her. She said, are you fucking kidding me? She was not happy
What'd you
with
do?
me.
Shake mine up for me?
Maybe. Talk
Thank
your
you,
shit.
I know.
He's lucky I didn't lose it riding down the road, but at the Dollar General he was at,
Yeah,
it didn't walk off.
It didn't.
Because
walk
I know
off.
one person that lives walking distance from there that if they'd have seen it, they'd have fucking took it.
Oh,
So, yeah.
I've done that with my release. but I
Brand
ain't
new
done it with
Elite.
bow.
A Garmin Zero bow sight, all brand new Ultra Airs in the quiver, just sitting on the toolbox of the truck. Drove it from the farm, like I said, it's probably 4 or 5 miles
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way to the Dollar General, and then when I walked in the Dollar General, bought beer, and come back out, seen it sitting on the toolbox. I said, man, it's gonna be just like my waders when I was still duck hunting. Did I tell you that story? I have brand new banded black label waders, the ones with the damn LED light bar
Big
built into
money.
the chest. Oh yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, back when I was big into duck hunting, I spent the damn money to duck hunt.
Hey, I bought the Drake waders.
I had a Super Black Eagle 3. I mean, had money tied up in shooting
Yeah.
ducks now.
Yeah, that's easy to do.
Mm-hmm. And I
It's
went.
easy to do it anything on.
Yeah, trust me. I've got
You
a lot of
fall
money.
into it deep, boy.
Oh yeah. How much money we got tied up just in this podcast?
How much money? Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't even gonna talk about that right now.
Yeah.
But I went to we duck hunted that morning. I had some trash in the back of the truck. I took my waders off, sat them in the back of the truck. I get to the dump, take the waders out, sit them on the ground beside the truck, throw all the trash bags out, get back in my truck, fucking drive off. Left the wader sitting right there in the dump parking lot. Never seen them again. And I ain't duck hunted since.
Yeah, I'd quit duck hunting after
I
that,
have
too.
not duck hunted since.
Boy, that would have. That'd have chapped my ass.
Yeah, my
right
wife
there.
liked to kill me that day too.
So your waders had a light bar on it.
Oh yeah, they were built into it. Listen, if I was still big into duck hunting, I will shout out banded all day long. In my opinion, when I was duck hunting,
They had the best gear.
banded, they were the way to go.
I got one of their hoodies. I'm going to butcher this name. It starts with an A, like an Appalachia hoodie. It's like the one that's
Yeah.
got the fur on the inside
Yeah,
of it.
oh yeah, I had it.
You could wear that in a t-shirt, 20-degree weather, you'd be
You'd be
sweating.
good to go.
Sweating.
But yeah, my banded waders, yeah, they had a light bar built into it. They had the warmer pockets right here, and built inside of it, there's a little box. You just hit the button. They cut the light bar on, you hit the button, and cut it back off. And there's a little flap. You can fold over it, or you can fold it up.
See, I had the Drake waders, and it was like wearing 2 cinder blocks on your feet.
Whew.
I mean, the
No.
boots are like that freaking wide.
Oh, no.
They were heavy.
You should have grew up coon hunting with me. With the old fireman boots, you know.
There you
Yeah,
go.
boots that
Steel toe fire.
Yeah.
And the lead acid battery bump that we turned it on the downside with a spotlight.
Golly. But yeah, we could tell some darn hunting stories now. It sounds like all mine are just screw ups, leaving stuff in the back of the truck.
Now, I did do it with my release. Matter of fact, that thumb release that Anthony's using, I did lay it on the back of my Diamondback one day. Thank you, sir. And drove to IKS, went to work. And got out the truck. I mean, it's still dark. I was like, what the hell was that on the back of my truck? And I reached up there and grabbed it. As soon as I put my hand on it, I knew what it was. And I mean, I just bought it.
Your stomach sits
Yeah, I
down in
was
your
like,
nuts for a little bit.
God, I'm glad it's still there, boy.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, it was, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I should have bought me a darn scratch off ticket on the way here.
You should have.
I still might buy one on the way home, depending on what time we get out of here. But yeah, I don't know how I did that.
No, that could have been bad. You've been out in the hunting business. Oh,
At
you
least
still
this
got
year.
your back up.
Yeah,
he ain't got no back up.
my Elite's the only bow I got. When we got partnered up with the outdoor group, oh, that's it, man. That's all I got is my Elite. Now, see, I might get me another one because I shot my dad's carbon the other day. Did you see the picture I sent y'all?
Yeah, that's why draw length matters.
Yeah, your draw length matters. So, I'm 5'9" on a good day. My dad is 6'1", probably.
Oh, it's like 6'2".
Yeah, 6'1", 6'2". And he was having issues with his. He said, I keep shooting to the right. Max my sight out all the way. I'm still shooting it to the right. I was like, well, let me shoot it one good time. I'm wearing this exact hoodie that I got on right now. So we're out of his house, walked out back 20 yards. I drew back, his release, his bow, the whole 9 yards. And when I shot, all the way down my arm, I said, you can have it back. But I bring that up to tell y'all, that Elite Carbon, that shit's nasty.
I bet.
My Elite Artist might be my backup, and that Carbon might be my number one. That is a bad mamma jamma, son. Don't weigh nothing. God, it's so light.
I'm just ready to get my Elite.
You need to get it.
I need to get the money first.
Yeah, I know that's right. Just wait till March.
If I make it that long. That's the thing, if I make it that long.
So, is there anything else you wanted to cover with the Whitetails Unlimited? I mean, we're kind of getting into the shit talking and deer story part of this. So, I mean, it's...
Nah, if anybody's interested in opening a chapter in South Carolina, give me a call. Cody Young, you can find me on Facebook. On Young's Towing. My number's 843-621.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't do the Whitetails
09.
Unlimited full time.
53. Yeah, nah, I'd be a broke fella.
So what do you do outside of Whitetails Unlimited?
I own a record service. October bid was 25 years.
Getting into it.
I don't know. I can't start over, let's put it that way. But I would, if I was starting tomorrow, it wouldn't be one. It's a cutthroat business.
Is it
I
really?
bet it is.
It is unreal. You get these new guys coming in and just killing everybody's prices because they got $1,500 a month truck payments, $1,500 a month insurance, and $1,500 a month. And I'm not running. I'm at the point in my life. Most of my stuff's paid for. I drive old trucks. Old lady's got a nice ride. I still like the old Ford, so.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting out to bed in the middle of the night and go run $50. I'm just gonna tell you that now. I mean, the days is over with. I chased $1 when I was younger, and now I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah.
And then the bad thing is, them boys 8 months, 9 months down the road, they're gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but
And
you're
you go
still
out
here.
in a flaming ball of glory,
yep.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
About like you. I mean, you said you found out how long you been at your job now?
Yeah, I've been there for, September was 3 years.
Wow.
And
They're closing up the doors on you.
they done closed it.
They just right there. Wow.
I mean, it was drop of the hat, baby. Wednesday, me and my lead man got called to the office, and we found out that we was gonna stay, and everybody else is gone. And the only reason we're there is just to see the machinery and equipment moved out. That's it. So Thursday and Friday, production shut the hell down Wednesday. Like, they laid everybody off.
Done.
Shut
Right
the
then
doors.
and there.
Right then and there.
God, that's rough, man.
We were standing there, you just watch departments and lines just shut down, just and people just, packing their shit
A
up.
month
leaving.
and a half for Christmas.
Yeah, it was a brutal brutal time, worst time it could happen.
No. Well, it's about like Aesop did.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
somebody out overseas bought it, moving it.
Yep.
I remember when Aesop did it. My granddaddy was out there when they did it.
Yeah, man. That's just. I hate to say it, but other companies don't care about you.
No, they really don't.
We got bought out by Germany.
Yep.
And basically the only reason that
That's where the pilots will come in the room.
yeah, basically the only reason they bought us out was
Got any more of them out there I need to go get?
hey, if you want them, you better go get them. I can look. I'll be back there December 1st. The Germans gave us a full week off. What was left of us, there's 5 left.
And all y'all were just there to oversee the
Well,
equipment.
it's
going
just
out the
me
door.
and Zach. Everybody else is like office.
I'll just help tear down and make sure.
We're pulling all the electrical, like the big 480 stuff. We're making sure all that's unwired and everything's dry, no oil, no coolant. We're just getting them ready to ship. And they're only keeping maybe 10% of the equipment. Everything else is older than all of us put together.
Well,
So they're just gonna trash it.
yeah, that's the same thing Aesop did.
Yep, pretty much.
It wasn't new or wrong. The only good thing is they did offer them boys went to Texas, they could go work there, or either, I think they pay you insurance for a couple of years. I don't remember what, man. It was something, they did just throw you out the door, but it's still, I wouldn't even want, I own my own business, and it's rough. You go to work, you get a paycheck. Mine's in and out. I don't know if it's coming or not, but I could only imagine a month and a half before Christmas with kids.
Yeah, it was a blessing that I got kept.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I show up to work every day and work my ass off, no matter what it is. And like I said, I was a heat treat guy, so I stayed inside of furnaces. I mean, I've seen this guy right here videos of me inside furnaces working on them, welding up the elements and
You're a
all
better
that.
man than me, I'll tell you that damn much.
I mean, 120 degrees, 130 degrees. We'll stick a fan in the door while I go in there and do what I got to do and get back out. But I guess that's what saved me. I guess it seemed to work, a little bit of work ethic I had. And
It goes a long way in anything.
yeah. But I signed a contract till March. And if I make it till March, I'll get a severance. If not, I take another job. Like I said, I talked to a guy from Fraser today, so he wants me to go meet with him tomorrow. But just something about it, I don't want to leave out there. I want to see the job done.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to stay there for the money, but for the severance. But I mean, I done spent 3 years in that place.
Oh,
I mean, it kind of feels like home now. I kind of want to see it through to the end.
Say your goodbyes and all that good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, and it's only fitting because we started off in the new cell, the robotic cell, and I hung every piece of water line in that building, 2-inch water line, and it's only fitting that I got to tear all that shit back apart.
That sounds about right.
So,
Well, what's the you got any big plans for the banquet this coming year? Anything new, anything exciting you want to talk about?
I hope it's gonna be bigger. I mean, every year we hope we get, and we is. I mean, just as long as people spend the money. I mean, we got pretty good odds. I think we ended up this year. I want to say we give 46 guns away.
y'all had a damn table full of them.
And where do most of y'all's guns come from?
See, even though I'm over South Carolina, it's the Florence is my chapter as a volunteer, whatever you want, president, whatever you want to call it. But I have a field director, which is out of Georgia, that's over mine. The way Whitetails is if your grandpa it in, he come down there and open our two, and he has the right to keep them, if he didn't want to give them up. So his gun lady, all of them come out of Missouri. But from now on, everyone that we would do, Mark, Reloaded would be the gun man. And Mark's the one that donates all the guns that gives to the kids, at every banquet.
That's why
tell
I asked to bring up Mark at Reloaded.
Yeah, I like Mark. Mark's a good guy.
Yeah, Mark helps me out tremendously. I mean, if Mark was the one that told me I should have, put in for the job too. So, but Mark, his wife Pam, Pam took her tip money at our ring and donated a license that she didn't have to do. I mean, that's, you know what I mean?
Well, Pam's my cousin, right? Yeah. I actually got to go see her at 10 o'clock in the morning. She's going to cut mine and the boys' hair.
I need to go see her too, but
That might be who I need to go get my hair cut with.
Come on, we're going at 10 o'clock in the morning.
I have to rain check you on that. I got plans in the morning.
You want to kill a deer, ain't
I'm
you?
gonna try.
I know that's right.
you do it right, you be out by then.
Yeah.
I plan on still being in the stand by then.
There you go.
Ain't no wrong with that.
You go pull an all-day sit?
No, I got to be out at 11. Wife's got to go to work.
I'll tell you
She
right
got to
now.
make the money.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
that's
gotta
what
do what
it
you
is.
gotta do, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, an all-day sit is awesome, and they suck
Oh, yeah.
at the same time.
It can be.
You got in at what, 12 today? Right around 12? One?
Yeah, I got it at a farm right at lunch.
But that view, man, you just got a pretty piece of land down there.
It is pretty. I mean, I just can't beat it, man.
Everywhere I hunt, I can't see from here to that wall.
Yeah, I mean, I went in there and I cut one tree. That's it. And I mean, I can shoot 180 degrees, 30 yards. And I went and looked again today when I snuck in there and I changed that battery out on that triple scrape. I got our tree.
Oh, you do?
I got our tree. And I got our access. We can
Okay.
walk the creek all the way to it.
I figured we'd be able to walk that creek line.
I mean,
just-
that creek,
couldn't remember how
it's
thick it
barely,
was.
I think the deepest it gets is maybe to the bottom of your calf. And you put your lacrosse boots on, you can take the creek all the way in. And I mean, I'm telling you, when we set up in this tree, when you pick your foot up out of the creek, you'll step on the ladder. I got our tree.
Okay.
And it's less than 30 from the triple scrape.
Oh yeah, that's game all day.
Yeah. So now this will be a next year's project.
Yeah.
We'll go in there and me and you will look at it whenever we go to
Do food
do some
plots and
shed.
whatnot.
Well, I think before we do the food plots, let's go over there and let's do the sheds and the scouting. And then this is how we're going to set this up. This is how we're going to do this. And then kind of game plan from there. And then we'll go in there and set it up. Which we got to do the same thing at your farm down here.
Yeah.
We
We're
got
gonna
to
have
shed
to,
it. And
because the day before I found out I was losing my job, I found out I was losing my hunting land. November's been hell, boy.
yeah, talk about a kick in the fucking teeth. A kick you in the teeth and then kick you in the nuts.
Yeah, and that was after 5 years of management, like 5 years of just planting food plots,
plot,
feeding year round, and mineral sites, and just keeping tracks of the deer. Like on my Moultrie app, my buck list is about this long, and I can tell you every single buck that's on the property. And it just out of the blue, hey, I'm kicking you out next year. God.
I got
I guarantee it's that damn youngin'.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't knock the boy.
I mean, what it's his land. What you gonna say?
can't knock him.
No.
I mean, if I had that piece of ground and my kids were younger, so I give permission to somebody else, my boys get a little bit older, they want to start hunting. Listen, man, I'm sorry, but my kids are getting up to this age, they want to start hunting now. I mean, I can't blame the guy for it.
Do you walked through there with me? You
Yeah.
remember that? Remember the old logging road that runs all the way through it near the back where I originally started hunting at? They're planning on putting a food plot in right there, and I haven't said anything. I'm just gonna let them do their thing.
Yeah.
But 9 months out of the year, that's underwater.
It's underwater. Yeah.
So plan all you want, buddy.
We'll figure it out the
I
hard way.
got
I
a
reckon.
place. One of my farms is up for sale, and I've been hunting it. Well, I've been going with my daddy in 44 years there, and I'm gonna lose it, bro. So
Oh, you got a pretty good piece here at home.
yeah. The only
How-
problem is it's the two daughters. It got split up after the thing, and they're wanting to. They got a couple tracks for sale. One's like 98, one of them's 86, and
So how much of this here is actually yours?
here's only where we at. Said here's 3 acres, and I have 2 acres down there at the curve where my shop is. No, the rest I oversee it. Everything. I grew up hunting my whole life. That's another reason with whitetails.
I knew we was gonna bring it back at some point. I knew we would.
I take it for granted. I mean, I grew up. I could walk out my back door. I've killed many deer in the backyard. Shoot my gun. There's plenty of kids that want to hunt. Either don't have land, single parents. My goal is I'd rather see a kid with a tackle box or a shotgun in the hand than an Xbox any day.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
I'm the
mean?
same way.
If I never kill another deer, I'd carry kids all I could, or even adults. I mean, I've carried a heap of adults that never killed none and killed the first ones, Same way, but I got some nice ones on the wall, and everybody's like, "Oh, let's run." I said, "Don't never shoot a nice one, cause you just downgrade." I love watching deer, even before I kill them. It was the point I had to come out and I was in the right mood. I'd kill it, even if it was smaller than what I did on her. Had you put you a couple nice ones on the wall, then you get where, nah, and then the next thing you know, the season's gone.
Yeah, that's
and
why
you
I
ain't
passed that
even
buck tonight.
shot, a buck,
Yeah.
So
That's why I passed that buck tonight, man. And I mean, I can agree with you 100%. I mean, we had that lease in Ohio. We don't hunt there anymore. But I mean, here at home, I kill good bucks. I got them hanging on the wall in the living room. That's done ruined my kids, which I'm gonna tell you about that too here in just a minute. And I've killed a good buck in Ohio, and now I mean, I had a good 3-year-old 8-point in front of me tonight. I mean, I could have killed him dead to rights. And I just let him go. But I mean, I've also preached on here a bunch, and Brandon can back me up on this. Don't shoot the 2- and 3-year-old 8-point if the very first thing you're going to post on Facebook is not the biggest butt. If that's the very first thing you're going to do, then just let him walk.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can agree with you 100%. You start killing them big deer, that's all you want to do is kill them big deer. Or now with does, shit, I don't care if it ain't got spots. I'm gonna let her eat. but yeah, when it comes to bucks, I mean, I could have tagged that already this year.
Oh yeah,
I could have, but I mean, everything I see is a 2-3 year old, 6 point, 7 point, 8 point, whatever. But I know on that property, on camera, I've got Moose, who's very irregular.
He's at least a 5-year-old.
I mean, he's at least 5 years old. He's real wide, real short tine. He's been that way his whole life. And then that big 8 point just showed up out of nowhere the other night. And that's the stand I was sitting in tonight. And I know both of them are in that area. So why would I shoot this little 3-year-old 8 point when I know these two big bucks are in the area?
Well, what gets me mad when you see these people posting deer and you got somebody talking about, he should have grew 2 years, should let him go another year, you should do it.
That's that man's truth.
Hey, you don't know what he does. Like Ted Nugent said, you don't know. That man might have worked, and that's the only weekend he had. Out of the whole, shoot, yeah, I mean, it don't matter. My trophies is different than your trophies and your trophies. You know what I mean? So, I mean, don't bash if you're going to be a trophy club, I mean, or whatever, be one. I mean, but you don't know what. I got some in there European, some out there that's not as big as the other ones, but it was a memory, or I was with, or who I was at, or how I did it, you know what I mean? So,
and I'll be the first to tell you, I ain't got one hanging on the wall.
Yeah. Now, see, that I agree with.
European
if you go in there and you are, first of all, legal, doing shit the way you're supposed to, and you are excited and you are proud of the animal that you just killed, by all means, shoot whatever you want to shoot. I do not care. But, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. If the very first thing you're going to say is, I know it's not the biggest butt, then to me, you are, I guess for a lack of better terms, disrespecting the animal.
And you're downgrading.
You are downgrading yourself. You are disrespecting that animal. And that animal does not deserve it. You just took that animal's life. So if you know in the back of your mind that deer's not going to make you happy, then you shouldn't have shot it. But if you get on there and you're all excited, you know, it's, say for like you're talking about before with the Whitetails Unlimited, you have taken adults before that have never hunted before. And the very first buck they see is a little 2-year-old 6 point that comes out. They're going to shoot that deer and they are going to be tickled pink about it. And that, I am all happy for you. But then you got guys that, you know, in their lifetime, they've killed 10, 15 bucks that are 130, 140 inches. Next thing you know, they shoot a 2-year-old just because they got trigger happy. And then they're going to disrespect the animal on Facebook, social media, whatever. That's where I have a problem. And I mean, that's just my take on it. Maybe I'm being an ass about it, but that's just my take on it.
Like I said, I grew up, we was a big dog hunter. And we killed bushels of deer. I mean, we hunted the bomb plant. I tried grilling them, boiling them, frying them. Ain't none of them were the hoot. Not even the big ones I got on wall. You know what I mean? Meat-wise.
No matter how long you boil them, you can't eat them horns.
I know that's right.
So, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with a doe. I love shooting the big old does.
Yeah.
And,
that's all I'm going for in the morning.
I actually want to mount a big one. I'm talking about a big one. We got some in Virginia that hadn't showed up when I've been there.
I will mount a doe if she's got a double throat patch.
I got a gray one at the house. She's pushing she's got to be at least 6.
You talking about the old gray heifer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I'd mount her too. But I mean, like you said, she is as gray can be.
Now, with my sister doing taxidermy now, might be have this little hookup.
Yeah, how does your brother-in-law feel that he's sleeping with his taxidermist? Just curious about that. Shout out to him.
Well, he shot my damn deer, so it don't matter.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, it's the luck of the draw, man.
She's local?
Yeah. She's working DWC.
She's working with DWC.
She's working-
well,
yeah.
she's learning up under the DWC.
Yeah, she's
guy.
I guess like a
Yeah.
apprentice or something.
Yeah, and she does a jam up job. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that
I reckon
now.
I got to shook up there this night.
her last deer mount.
Nobody.
Huh?
A little bit of head never hurt you.
No, little head never hurt nobody.
Her last deer mount.
It's probably saved a couple people.
Yeah. it turned out real good, really good.
Well, she did a deer?
Yeah, she's
I ain't
working
seen it
on
yet.
her second one now. So her
Good
first
deal.
one turned out really good.
Oh.
Oh yeah, talking about the deer mounts and stuff. Going back to the Whitetails Unlimited, one of the things that was given away to the kids that my oldest son won. I've talked about this already on here, but I'm gonna tell you about it. You know, Kevin, my oldest, he won a free European mount from one of the local taxidermists here at the Whitetails Unlimited banquet. Now he killed his first buck this year, sitting in the ground blind with me.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking on.
We get down to the damn processor, and I was like, all right, cool. Now we can use that free skull mount that you won at the banquet, buddy. You know, we'll be good to go. He's like, nope, I want it mounted like yours. I said, buddy, I got a bunch of skull mounts, European mounts at the house, whatever. He's like, nope, I want it like the one in the living room. Well, now my boy's first deer is getting shoulder mounted.
I mean, it was his first one.
Yeah, it's his first one. I mean, it was a good deer.
See, my dad, it's funny, my dad, you seen up there in my trophy room, my dad wasn't, none of my uncles, all of they wasn't trophy either. I mean, we hung them on, cut the horns off, hung them on dog pins. He's got a 10 on the wall up there that me and my mama mounted, and I mounted that calico that he killed here at the house.
That's the full body set out
yeah.
here. Yeah.
And but he was gonna do the tan to hide, but I mean, there's people that ain't. I mean, my first one, literally, my daddy had to, if you want to get technical, they'd take a pocket knife off, cut the hair off of it and make it legal because it had to be 1 inch of showing horns, you know. When I shot mine 30 years ago, you know.
My first deer, I was 14.
Yeah.
I picked that deer up, all 4 legs, and laid it on the back of the That was my first deer.
My very first deer ever. I killed 2 deer in one night. My very first deer ever.
One night, you hear that?
Yeah. Well, one afternoon, one evening.
It was not.
No.
Who was holding the light?
I was in the stand by myself. I was sitting with a 270. Old doe come out. She was a good doe. She was grown. 140, 150 pound doe. She's a big doe. She come out, shot her, dropped her in the cornfield. Man, I'm 13, 14 years old. My adrenaline's through the friggin' roof. Second doe walked out. I was like, I'm gonna fucking shoot this one too. Bow! Dropped her right there. Well, lo and behold, mama and daughter died that night. I had a 140 pound doe and then a 40 pound doe side by side there in the cornfield. Whew. Yeah, that was my first deer. I killed 2 deer the same evening, and yeah, I probably shouldn't have killed the second one.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was 14. I was a 270. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Something had to die.
Yeah, something had to die, and sure enough, it was 2 does that night.
Management-wise, what is your plans for this coming up season? I know we're kind of getting a little bit off subject. Just something I wanted to ask you. Mm-hmm. What are you planning on doing food plot-wise this year?
Well, I don't want to go too deep into it because, you know, we got the Foggy Buck podcast coming up.
Yep.
And we're really going to deep dive into that. But right now on the farm that I'm hunting, I have 2 small food plots. Based on trail camera data this year with the Moultries, what I'm looking at now, I think I'm going to eliminate 1 food plot and I'm going to extend the other one. And
that's what I thought you was going to end up doing that.
yeah, so that's finally, after the past couple years of hanging cameras, moving cameras, watching deer from the stand, finally getting the realization of how they're using the property I have permission on and the surrounding properties as a whole, how they're actually using it. And I think it's going to be beneficial to switch some things up. And we'll do a deep dive into it more whenever we talk with the Foggy Buck guys, because we get all of our feed, seed, mineral, anything to do with feeding deer comes from them. So
Yeah.
I'll deep dive into it some more with them, but yeah, I'm getting rid of 1 food plot. I'm making another one bigger.
Gotcha.
That's kind of where I'm going now, and then we got shed season coming up, and which hell, we still got plenty of deer season left.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but no, I might be wrong on this, but this is going my personal hunting my whole life. It gets hard to kill a deer after Thanksgiving on a tree stand.
it does.
I mean, doe buck.
It gets really. And
I mean, really,
we're
until-
already seeing it now on the
yeah.
moultries.
Yeah.
I mean, the deer is just, they're gone.
I mean, I'm to the point now where I've got the next probably week or two that I'm gonna be able to actually sit in a stand to look for a buck in particular. After that, I'm gonna wait till we get in them real cold days in December, and I'm gonna go sit and wait on some does to come in.
See, my problem, I got ones that I had on the hit list is either one broke off, either brow tine's gone, main beam. And I mean, I got ones mounted like that, but you won't, my goal, my dream deer, I want to kill a big 10. My dad's got one on the wall, both my uncles.
Now, see, I'm the exact opposite. I want a big 6.
I got one in there.
Yeah, see, I want a big 6.
I just want a big something.
Well, the problem is I got 6 on the wall that's supposed to be mainframe 10s, but they broke off. I got one in there.
So you just itching now.
Oh, I've been my whole life. I even told the old lady I liable to kill 13 inch and mount it. Everybody laugh at me. It's like
Just to
perfect.
say, but
It's
I ain't
perfect 10
That's
on
like the
each
damn
end.
10 point you had that we had to pull Sonny off of.
Yeah, and he ain't showed back up. But we got the gray ghost down there now on mine.
Yeah.
And he's a non-typical 10. He's got some crazy shit going on. Like his right side, his mane comes out, but right up under right up under the main beam, he's got a kicker sticking out about that far. He's just a funky looking dude. But I've been watching him. Like I missed an opportunity on him last year because I started saddle hunting last year, first year in the saddle, learning everything, getting comfortable standing up on nothing.
I don't know how y'all do it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And he come out. He had a smaller buck in tow with him, and I knew exactly where he was going to come and set up on the corn pile. And he did not read the script apparently, so he come in and just went all the way around.
He went
me.
stage left. He's supposed to go stage
and,
right.
He ended up over there on this side of me, and I shoot this way, so I got to spin all the way around and on this little nothing platform. And by the time I did all that, he was gone. But he's the color of that cup on the inside. He's just old and gray. And last year he was a huge 8 point. So I was like, if he lives, he's gonna be nasty.
He went down this year, didn't he?
No,
He went up.
he went up.
Well, see, you told my big 6 I got in there. I didn't want to kill it when I killed it. I'd been watching him 4 years. He just never was nothing but a 6. Get wider and thicker. Well,
Yeah, see, that's what I want.
the problem was the first year, 10 years ago, the first year they come in with it September the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And it normally comes in the 15th. The week before that, right here at my shop, there's a little 40-acre field. He started hanging out in it. When I mean everybody in the country was talking about it. I'd pull out, somebody would be sitting on the side of the road taking pictures. My daddy, man on the land, a couple other old timers like, you need to kill him. I said, I want one more year because he'll make the book, which is unheard of with a 6 point. And I was like, I said, I ain't want somebody gonna shoot him out the window of the truck. So September 1st, I come by in the rollback. It's 12 o'clock. He's 30 yards off the road, just looked like a DNR fake deer. So I come home, get dressed. I seen him walking there, going to bed down in the cotton field. I get in about 1, and lo and behold, it's about 15, 20 minutes before prime time at dark. He stands up, and I was expecting him to be about 100 yards from me. He's about 285. And I was like, well, it's now or never. And he's in full velvet. And I didn't want him in full velvet. Like I said, one more year he'd make the book. And it was,
Yeah.
they say he'd probably make the book now, but you'd have to strip him, and that ain't how I killed him, Even the
Yeah.
ones I got that's broke off, that's how I mount them. I mean, if I shot it off, it might be different, like Jeff Foxworth.
Yeah.
And, not once, but twice. And but I don't know. That's just how. But I want a 10. I want a big 10, and I got a buddy that's got 180, 200 deer on the wall, several of them, and he wants a grown 6. So he comes in there, he just hires that 6 like it ain't nothing, and I'm like, I'd swap any. But I want a grown 10, I want a pound mall buck. I wanted a pound mall buck since I was a kid. I've seen a couple kill, had a couple on camera, and I just think that's unique. I like all that trash and
I do too.
everything, you know what I mean? And I was growing up, you know, you put a ring on it, it's a point.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they don't score it like that, but that's how we scored them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I was always told. I mean, it's been the past couple of years where I actually read the regulations on scoring a deer. Or it's got to be an inch this way or that way or whatever. Well, like you said, when I was growing up, if you can hang your wedding band on it, it counts.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I say that buck I killed last year, that's fucking 9 point. I don't care what nobody says. That 9 point went like that right there, but I hang my damn wedding band on it, it counts.
It counted.
I carried one of my...
I was talking to my dad about it. I said, yeah, he's an 8.5.
I killed the first big one I ever killed. I carried out to the PD Deer Classic. That was, I don't know, 20-something years ago. You know, Buckmasters was scoring. And went in there early that Friday, dropped it off. Well, I was walking around. I rounded the corner, and I'm telling you, it's probably 250 yards. And I just stopped, and she's like, what? I was just ill. I was like, he didn't make the book. She's like, how can you even tell? And I'm at the right, don't that thing like that. 123 and 7/8. I was like,
God.
and she was
right
like, and
there.
I was like, I wish you wouldn't even wrote nothing down on the thing. And you know, you were supposed to let them stay all week. I told the man, I said, I want that thing. I was ill. She's like, I don't understand it. I was like, it was like just getting kicked in the teeth, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
Man.
Right
That's
there.
why I
Add
kind of, the past 5 years, you know, that's what I wanted. I wanted a record book. I just wanted to shoot one I could put in the book.
Yep.
And I thought, which I don't know if Dylan's gonna score that deer or not, but I know it ain't gonna be a 130.
No, it won't go 125.
No, yeah, I mean, but it would have been a good bow kill. But he ended up shooting him with a rifle. Didn't even know the buck.
Dylan Anderson?
Not Dylan Lynch. But I know Dylan Anderson.
No, but
Did you see the one Ryan Anderson just killed?
Ryan.
Yeah, he killed us.
Oh, you know where he killed him at, right? So you know Jimmy Matthews, my boss. Yeah, their lamb butts up. Jimmy's got that buck on camera. Jimmy's daddy been hunting that deer.
Had that buck on camera.
That was a freaking giant. That'll go book.
Oh yeah, I had him on camera.
That one'll go book.
I had him on camera on 8 acres at a mile, about, well, where the crow flies, probably 2 miles from him.
Wow. Oh, he was moving.
Oh no, buddy mine.
That's not unheard of. With
Oh
big
no,
deer
buddy
like that.
mine killed one last year, buddy, that moved 8 miles every week. I mean, in the same circle. I was hoping he was going to come another mile and a half because they wasn't going to like the outcome because I could tell my boss
I
kissed
wonder
my
if
ass.
that's what that gray ghost is doing because
It
you know I
could be.
caught him last week daylighting 12 o'clock. He come in, checked the food plot, and he was gone. Now, before it gets cold, like summer season, growing season, or growing antlers, and I mean I keep enough mineral in the ground over there that you could probably dig up salt blocks. So
Yeah. You can fill up your table.
I catch him year round in the summer. That's his home turf. But as soon as it starts getting cold, he's gone. And then you'll catch him, you know, once a month. He'll come in there and check, push a doe around, he's gone. But that's, you know, John Paul Jones Road ain't far from here.
Hold on.
So,
Well, that's like I said, my buddy. I mean, I know 9 boys that had him on camera hunting him hard. And I seen him 2 times between 12 and 2 in the morning standing in the back of the library in Timminsville on the light. And he killed him 5.5 miles from there, you know what I mean? And it's just...
It's funny. So my boss, he brought it up. He's like, "Do you see that deer that Ryan killed?" I said, "Yeah, I seen it." And then that's when he got to telling me about it. You know, I had that deer on camera. My daddy was hunting that. His daddy was hunting that deer real hard. I said, "Yeah." He says, "So, a little funny story about it. My wife." Now, this is what my boss told me. He said, my wife, she walks the loop between mine and my daddy's property every day. Like, that's just how she gets her exercise in. And I told my dad that my wife was walking and jumped that deer up at the bean field, and he run off in front of Ryan, and that's when Ryan shot him. And my daddy ain't talked to my wife since. I said, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta take your daddy for real now. Well, we were standing in the middle of the plant, and I laughed as hard as I could about that thing.
Yeah, that was an awful.
That was a good buck.
Y'all know if Ryan scored him or not?
I do not know, but I'm going to throw a picture up of it up on this so everybody else can see him, because that was a stellar South Carolina
Ryan, I
buck.
hope we got your permission, because we're about to put your
We
head
gonna do
on the
it anyway.
podcast. We're going to do it whether you like it or not.
Yeah, we're going to do it and ask
There's
permission
some
later.
grown ones killed this year. I mean,
Oh, yeah, there's-
a woman just killed a grown one off. I posted at 34 the weekend. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
There's a bunch of big deer that's come through 34 this week. Or just in general. Not this week, but just in general.
Well, this is time you're going to see them. They're starting, I mean, I feel like we're at the end of the rut here.
Well, we're at that time of year
winding
now to
down.
where them bucks, I mean, they're going to be moving. They're looking for them the last couple, because, I mean, they go through cycle every 22, 23 days till they get bred. So, I mean, we're at that
Somewhere
point
right
now to where they're looking for them last couple does that didn't get bred. I mean, your rattling's not going to be that effective now. Your calling's not going to be as effective now. But if you've got a good food source and you've got does in there, your big bucks that you're looking for right now, they're going to make a mistake looking for them last couple does that didn't get bred.
Yep.
So, I mean, right now, the end of November, coming into December, that's where you need to be. You need to be watching your does. I don't care what the trail cameras say what the buck's doing at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't kill them then anyway. You hunt your does right now, and you'll see your bucks. He's gonna make a mistake waiting on those last couple does to come in.
Yeah.
That didn't get bred the first go round. So, I mean, that's where you need to be right now. That's what they're gonna be doing.
I think personally, I know like Virginia and Ohio, certain time of year is boom, brother. Here, where our weather changes so much,
What's that? What do you
I
like
say
to say,
they
Brandon?
bred it.
Deer don't deer around here.
Deer
No,
don't
I'm
deer
a-
around here.
I think they come in multiple different times.
They
And
do.
that's what I feel that,
You
especially
look-
last year, because I had bucks pushing does in January.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you look, it'd be February, March, and you see one with spots on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I see that plays a lot into why we have does at.
Or ones this time of year right now that's got spots on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, you got to think if that doe, like Brandon said, they're chasing still in January.
Oh.
If she doesn't get bred until January or February, here we are, the end of November. That fawn will still have spots on it.
Oh,
Yeah. It's going, because what's the gestation on a doe? 10 months?
10 months, I think, somewhere around there. But I mean, they go in their cycle starts over every 23 days till they get bred, and then they don't do it again for a year. So if you got a doe that doesn't get bred until January, she'll have a yearling or a fawn with spots still on it now at the end of November, and then she probably won't go in the heat again until January. But I mean, like you said, the weather down here changes so much. I mean, it is the end of November right now, and it was 70 degrees when I climbed in the deer stand.
Yeah.
Oh, we just yesterday broke what a record from the
Yeah. It was 80 something
Right.
degrees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was almost 80
like
degrees.
the 70s. We tied with it had been, but I mean it's when I grew up. I mean, third week in October it was on, and then by now I mean you was wearing overall insulated bibs.
But see,
in the
this
tree
year,
stand, I mean you wasn't going hunting.
yeah, but I mean, this year, what was it, the third week in October? I mean, we were getting in the 20s at night.
Yeah.
And in the mornings, it's 20 degrees.
And then
I put on my bibs in October. Here we are, the end of November, and I hadn't put on my bibs since.
So
A lot of hunting is bibs. So.
Yeah, well, not me. I got a little bit more insulation than you do.
I think also a lot of places need to step up, start killing some old does, mature
Yeah.
big old does.
Well, I mean, I'm not knocking RD&R because they do a great job, but a lot of that's on them. You can get what? A total of 7 doe tags, 8 doe tags, and
Yeah.
you can kill 4 buck tags.
5.
So you get 5 book tags.
You get 3. You get 3 buck tags. You get 2 doe tags with your regular license. Mm-hmm. Then you can turn around and you can buy up to 4 doe tags, $5. If you buy all 4, they give you 2 free. So that's 6. That's 8 doe tags. And then you can buy up to 2 buck tags, $5 a piece. Now the kicker on the $5 tag, got to be 4 on one side and 14-inch spread.
I thought there was a size limit, but
On them, the first 3 you can shoot whatever you want.
you can
And
shoot
then-
whatever you want.
And then you got people that was complaining, well, anybody in their right mind, family-wise, anything, all right, that's $5, 8 does. How can't you feed your family with that?
That's a lot of meat.
I mean, that's a
I
lot
can
of
feed my
processing.
family for a year with 1 buck and 2 does.
Your family don't eat deer meat like mine.
I bet so yours don't eat like mine. I mean, I normally average 3 to 4. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's home. I mean,
If my kids know there's deer meat in the refrigerator, that's what's gonna get cooked first.
Did you see the picture of Kevin
Oh, I was happy. I was
eating the sausage off of his first dip? We did. I picked it up from the processor and we did breakfast for dinner that night. And that boy was tickled pink eating the sausage off of his first deer.
That was the only phone call I've never minded in a deer stand.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, that was a FaceTime
That
too.
FaceTime.
I'd probably get out the deer stand there and went with him.
We were sitting there, called my wife, called my dad, we did all that. And then Kevin looked at me standing in the food plot still over his book. He's like, Daddy, I want to call Mr. Brandon. I said, well, let's call him. And I FaceTime Brandon, didn't think about the fact that he's probably sitting in a deer stand. And he answered.
Oh,
Yeah. Kevin killed his first deer, and one of the people he wanted to call was Mr. Brandon. So,
Oh, yeah, that's what.
I seen it. I had my camera. Well, I film off my phone, obviously, and I had it up in the phone mount. And I seen that thing light up FaceTime. I was like, "Oh, Kevin got him one."
well, you knew we were going in there that
Yeah.
night for Kevin alone to kill a deer.
Yep.
Oh shit, boys!
Well, I know we're running out of time here. We don't want to keep you up too late. But if anybody wants to contribute to Whitetails Unlimited, can you tell them what they need to do, where they can go?
Yeah, they can contact whitetailsunlimited.com or you can, we have a Facebook chapter of the Whitetails.
Whitetails Unlimited, Florence County.
Yeah,
Florence
I'll
County.
put it down at the bottom of the screen.
And,
Yeah, we'll put all the
We'll
links
put
on there.
and stuff
Or
in
you
there.
can contact me. I'll give them a card, my name. I mean, never know. I mean, it can be one person or it can be 10. You just find an organization you want to deal with, and, to give the money back to, or whatever. And like I said, I do all. My wife helps me out, but I do most of everything on my own on my chapter, and it's like I said, that 100 tickets you think ain't bad, but it'll get to making you sweating bullets. I mean,
Well, I do believe it's safe to say that the Week of Sticks is going to get another table this year.
Yeah, we're going to be there. And if you need us to do anything, by all means, just reach out and ask.
Yeah,
We do
work-wise,
nothing.
let us know. We can
I
donate
appreciate it.
anything, whatever we can do, just let us
Yeah.
know.
Well, I'm
I know-
glad you got to come to your first one.
Yeah,
like
I enjoyed it, man. And he'd been trying to get me to go, but the timing and the work schedules just didn't work out.
I try to always do it in August, just for fact. People's in the woods, west of the stands, this
Say
and
right
that.
now in August, I'm not in fucking woods.
I'm going to tell you right now,
And,
in August, I'm in a bow stand.
Well, that's what I'm saying. People's getting that way, and then you got September. You got college ball. You got
Yeah.
diehard bow hunters that's in, or they ain't wanting to do that. And then I don't do mine during the week like DQ and them does, because it's hard to.
Well, you got the
ain't gonna
working
bring-
man out
That's
there.
what I say. So we're like I said, we're all about the kids. Anybody that I can show them where the money goes, I can show them what we do for the kids. Somebody says we don't. It's just you got to put the time and the work in. And all of my sponsors, none of them is no corporate. Every one of them's local business owners that
Mom and pop.
I deal with on a daily basis. And even when I'm not, I tell people. A bunch of them's on my back window of my truck. So I ride to Darlington at Slowpokes and buy a quart, because that man donates 40-something rod and reels and tackle boxes every year.
Yeah.
And won't let me ride them a $10.99. So that's just how it is. We got Austin at Austin Wilton State Farm. He donates lifetime license.
I got a funny
Anything
story
else?
about me and Austin Wilson at one
I
of these
mean,
banquets.
you know, Steel Fab of Florence donates 3. I mean, that's one little local business that, Palmetto Pulp Wood and Timber donates lifetime license. Like I said, Market Reloaded, donates all the guns. I mean, yeah, we swapped it up this year and went to 22 automatics because, you know, I had somebody one time say, well, single shots. I'm like, well, when you're giving away 8 or 9 of them, I mean, I can either give one high dollar one or, but I mean, that man won't take a 10.99 either. I mean, he does it out of kind of his heart. You know what I mean? So that's what people don't understand. I tried Academy and all that. I mean, them corporate places ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, not here local. They like to be a sponsor in here.
They like to have their
They like to be in the book.
Well,
They don't
yeah.
want to do nothing local.
No,
Yeah.
you know, not unless you got somebody that's there that works there. You know, I mean, I'm fortunate Tractor Supply Farms, but I know the manager well there, and he knows what we do. So I mean, he does pretty well. But sounds like me, y'all need to get on ball and get you some sponsors. Y'all quit playing with your cell phones and get. You know,
Well,
It's working good for us. Like I said, this is what the 9th, 10th.
this is just the beginning, buddy.
Yeah, we
Well,
just getting
trying.
started, man.
We're trying, but you know, I recently just got burnt on one trying to pull a sponsor.
Yep.
Just not knowing, just young and dumb, I reckon. But we've been blessed with what we have. Like I said, we got Moultrie and we had Faradine from the beginning, and that was a huge blessing.
Yeah.
Like I never thought in a million years we get Faradine. And I
Yeah,
mean, that's
now we've got-
everything, archery, Glendale buck. I mean, it's everything from targets to broadheads to arrows. And then my man right here worked his magic, and he got outdoor
We
group.
got the outdoor group now, and then we've got those guys at Foggy Book.
Foggy
they're
Buck
so
has been
good
great
to us.
to us. They're great guys out of Conover, North Carolina. They look out for us, feed, seed, mineral, that stuff right there.
Huntworth. Their entire website, you can use code Wicked Hunt and get 20% off whatever you want.
Yeah.
So
And Palmetto Precision Strings, he's hooked us up with bowstrings, amazing custom bowstrings, whatever color, desire you please want.
yeah, you
can
got
get
yours in Georgia Bulldog.
Mine's
didn't
Georgia
you?
Bulldog.
Yeah.
My bowstring. So
We're getting there.
we're getting there.
One step at a
The next
time.
investment is going to be for the podcast, so it's going to be all the sound equipment and all the mics and all that stuff. And we've done priced it, and I've done spitballed stuff back and forth between him and.
But see, when we do it, the next podcast we do with you and Whitetails Unlimited, you're going to have to come to the studio. We ain't going to drag all that shit here. You're going to have to come to us.
Which I'm 8 minutes away.
Who's got the garage that's going to be the studio?
No, he's got a room in his house, and that's how we're setting it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah,
He's got an extra room.
I've
In his,
got
it was a racing room.
Yeah, I'm a huge racer, not like on the track, but I got a sim rig and all that, so I race and all that. And it's kind
Wall
of
don't hurt
become,
when you hit the
huh?
Don't hurt when you hit the wall.
No, and it don't cost no money when you hit the wall.
That's right.
You can hit the reset button. You got a brand new
I
car.
sold a race car to a man that had won a bunch of races and actually beat Junior in whatever that one thing he had going on. And he wanted to buy one of my race cars, and he's like, I said, I've only been racing. And he said, about 3 years. I said, really, where? But I mean, we'd run all over back in the day, and he told me, and me and my crew chief and dad looked at him, and I said, you know, that damn wall don't hurt when you hit it in that damn chair. It vibrates a little bit and shakes around, you know. Oh, ain't nothing to it. Well, he destroyed the race car.
There's a huge difference between sitting in a sim rig and feeling that G-force in the seat.
Yeah. Oh,
You got everything they say, because I've never driven an actual race car. I wanted to for a long time.
Don't do it.
And my wife was like, you need to buy a sim rig or you can get a divorce. And I said, okay, we're getting a sim rig.
The sim rig it is.
You ain't buying no race car to go out there and kill yourself in. My cousin, well, second cousin, Stacy Matthews. So,
I raced Stacy and
Yeah.
yeah. Silver Fox, what
Yep.
they called him back in the day.
yep.
He run a couple weeks ago. He drove Jim McGee's Grant in them's car.
I can't believe he's still racing. Because I actually went to his house and took pictures of his car, and that was my super late model was his paint scheme. Like I put his decals and everything. That was the car I run on iRacing.
Really?
And I've got I like SK modified. I'm a modified racer. I love modifieds, and I've got 2 championships on iRacing, which I mean it's a full season. You got to run. But I can't race them super
Mama
late
dudes
models.
must be wearing them out.
I can't run them super late models. They're a little bit too much horsepower in the ass for me.
Luce is fast to an extent.
Cody, I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, it's been good.
Oh,
I've
man.
It's
enjoyed
been
it.
a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Anytime.
I've got to. I got to piss like a racer. So
Open the door, open the fly.
that's it. That's it. We'll do it. But yeah, like I said, we'll next time we'll do this, we'll have to do it in the studio.
Yeah.
So, but I have enjoyed it. I appreciate you having us here. This man cave you got set up here. This place is pretty nice.
It's nice, man.
I like it.
Really do.
Little bar
really
you
do
got
like the
set up
trophy
in here.
room.
It's
That is nice.
It was kind of a dream. I mean, I got my walk-in cooler and pad out there. I do my own. I enjoy it, but I mean, it's hard to kill 4 or 5, and then we kill boogles of hogs. We catch the dogs and everything, and I just can't afford to pay the processor. You drop 10 hogs off, to get
Oh,
done.
yeah,
I'm
get
the
some
same
there.
4 or 5, I mean.
I don't use processor. I'm the kind of person I like to see mine from the field to the table.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And every once in a while, I'll bring mine back where I seen him.
yeah.
I mean, I'm notorious for eating a snack stick where I killed him.
Oh yeah, I did it tonight.
Same way, buddy. Same way. I'll put the wife on the dehydrator and she'll go to town.
That's it.
Or when it gets cold, bring them in,
That's
Yeah.
right.
Put them beside some meat and them beside some taters and cornbread.
That's right.
Well, I appreciate y'all having us on, but like I
Boys,
said,
I enjoyed it, man. Yeah.
y'all two been there. Y'all know what we do. And
Yeah, we had a
anybody
good
you run
time.
into that wants to open a chat room, just tell them to give me a call.
We'll
Yeah.
do it. I got your number. We'll post all the Whitetails Unlimited, the national
Links
and
and
the local
everything.
Facebook page. We'll post all the links on the podcast description. So if anybody needs to, they'll be able to reach out to Cody and do what they need to do.
Yeah, man.
Well, I appreciate it.
I
Nice
got
meeting you,
you,
brother.
man.
Enjoyed it. It was good
Appreciate
seeing
it,
you,
man.
buddy.